We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, and the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking downfield, it's Hatchett. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? He's back to throw again on second and 10. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
They keep him off balance with a run. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. First down. We're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. And it's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. First play looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. A bullet, but it's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. To the air, it's Hatchett. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. And the Noles looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
The Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. It's a quick grab.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks to the left. Pass caught. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route with me. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score the 1st down.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Florida State, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it, and right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And that ball is incomplete as time runs out in the quarter. As we break for the quarter, Kirk, Florida State is on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Physical run earns the first down. He's brought down, but the veteran quarterback paid a price for that completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Escapes the pocket. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Patchett. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
And the Seminoles line up with a first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Close to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Seminoles. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. You know, they may not hurt you on the big long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Returner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You get a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Wilkins. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
First point, the defense has got to do a better job of being aware of the tight end over the middle of the field. Quarterback saw him open, made a nice throw.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Has the first down and more. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels.
The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Looking right, this one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
It's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense operating from the pistol. Looking downfield. It's Hatchett. Oh, what a grab! They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, at Florida State.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made, looking for the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal. First and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. Incomplete. Second down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and an easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
They told us all week that they thought they had an opportunity to get this tight end the football. And here they are early in the game showing that they mean business.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's caught. He's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
The Longhorns will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Wants to throw it. It's complete. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Grab near the sticks. It's Leon. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. On first down, it's play action. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of a half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick this deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Here comes a handoff. Breaks in open space. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Handoff to the single back. Solid game. Moves the ball to the 36.